Welcome to Chess with TV, episode 37. Today is July 10th, 2014. And it's casual day. I mean, if you saw the title of the episode, it is casual day, which means we get to just mix things up. Oh, look behind me. Don't I look pro? I mean, this is actually a device with pro in the name. And I'm wearing this weird thing because it's casual day. I don't have to wear my chest shirt. The other reason I'm wearing this is my chest shirt is in the washing machine and it's soaked. So if I wanted to wear that, I'd be like, I'm soaked, and that would not be comfortable. So that's another reason. But this chest shirt, actually, if you take a close look, you're like, wow, it's kind of the same style. The same designer designed this shirt as the cool, awesome Chess with TV logo shirt. And if you can tell what this is, I'll give you a moment. Can you tell what this is on my shirt here? What is this round thing? Yeah? Well, it looks like hockey, right? Because there's a ball and there's a stick. This is Unicycle Hockey. This little round thing is actually his tire. Unicycle is like a one-wheeled bicycle. Hockey equals death. I actually play Unicycle Hockey with the designer of the Chess with TV shirt and also the designer of this shirt. This is our team shirt, and isn't that awesome? And I'm still alive, which is kind of unlikely because if you play Unicycle Hockey, you'll probably die. Well, actually, most people will probably die, so moving right along. Because it's casual day, we get to do whatever we want. We don't have to wait. We don't have to do lessons. Wasn't that boring last episode? Lessons on the end game, guys? Wasn't that the most boring episode ever? We don't even have to play chess. I could just like talk here with this awesome backdrop behind me and this awesome unicycle shirt right here for an hour, and we don't even have to play chess. But we should, we should play some chess. So let's go do that. Where am I? Where'd I go? There we go. Hey, how's this looking? It's probably the wrong width again. Looks great. Let's enter this pool and play a 5-minute game of chess. That should be fun. Should be fun. I'm leaning way forward because I want to get my drinkables. There we go. So because I'm way far away from the camera, I'm kind of tiny in that corner there. That's too bad. I wonder if I can adjust the zoom on that. Edit scene. Zoom. Huh. I don't know. Properties on the webcam. Hey, see these properties? Watch this. Configure, zoom in. That's kind of cool. The problem is that I'm zoomed in everywhere, but let's try it. Okay, so now if I go back to this view, how come I did not get a pairing, man? This is the most annoying thing ever. I'm in the 5-minute pool. 5 minutes, so it's a nice slow game, right? Which means nice slow amount of time between pairings. This counter, which you can't see because the chess pieces are over it, it's like forever before it gets to 0. And if you don't get paired because there's an odd number of people ready, it's about time to get out your dictionary and invent some new swear words because I just didn't get paired. So how does this look? This is the new zoomed chess whiz. It's actually about the same. This is probably better. Let's bring up those settings one more time. Whoop, not those settings. These settings. Okay. Zoom. You can't see the settings, but you can see me getting zoomed. What's best? Somewhere in there, probably best. Isn't this great? Casual day, you can do this kind of thing. You don't have to look all pro all the time. You just play with your zoom settings on air. It's kind of fun. Got a comment. It says, those settings look like an ad for some fancy tea brand. Thank you. That's what I strive for. I want this show to be as professional as an ad for a fancy tea brand. I don't want it to be like that other backdrop, which was like a boring tea brand. Oh, a Sicilian defense. Sounds good. Playing the knight c3, bishop b5, which is what we played against Matrix in episode something. It was like 12 or 13, I think. He came on as a guest and destroyed us. That was pretty fun. And now I just take this knight. So normally you don't take a knight with a bishop like this. You don't just go move, move, move. Because I've invested 2 moves in my bishop, and he's only invested 1 move in his knight. So now I'm behind a little bit in development. There's a reason I'm doing this, though, and it's because it doubles up his pawns, and it actually makes it really hard for him to get counterplay against what I'm going to do to him on the king side. So you don't trade your bishop for a knight. It's 2 reasons. First, like I mentioned, you're moving your bishop a bunch of times. Secondly, a bishop is generally a little bit better than a knight, so you wouldn't just make that trade for no reason. You need to have a good reason. And in this case, I've got a good reason. Okay, e5 is not a normal move, though. Very abnormal. because I could take that for free, and then after queen h4 check, oh cool, then I save my king with g3 and then takes e4 check and then takes my rook. What a cool line. I better bring my knight out first. So I'm really confused by e5. I don't think that's a normal move. Better go take that pawn back. d3 and take with the bishop. Is he really going to play g5 and waste, g6, g5? No, he's not. Good. So I take this back. Now we're back to even material. I've got an open file I can attack with. He has double dish stuff over here. I've got more center with my centralized e4 pawn. I think I'm looking great. This is actually a very, very strong player, it turns out, because even though his rating's 1989, which sounds strong but not amazing, this is the 5-minute pool where the ratings are hard to get that high. So here his actual rating, as you can see. Wait a minute, it's only 1794. What's going on? Weird. So I'm sitting so far from the camera now that I can't even read the chat without leaning in like this. What does the chat say? So we might need to do something about that. But I look really pro. I mean, I'm ready to advertise some tea leaves. Take the pawn? No, I would never fix your pawns. What are you talking about? Knight g5? Nah. Let's finish development. As you guys know, you want to get your queen off the back rank as part of your developing maneuver. He castles, bring my other rook in the game. Okay, I've got all my pieces active. Time for nose intermission. Let's see, count as attackers. Rook, knight, and pawn. That's 3. My defenders, knight, pawn, queen, and rook. So I'm doing just fine. I'm really tempted to push, though, and just leave him with this blob that it doesn't do as much as he wanted. I shouldn't have played queen e2. I think queen d2. I want the queen on this diagonal so that I could bishop h6 and trade off his good bishop. Maybe I'll go over there now. Take with the knight. Take with the rook. Take. Oh, and I'm pinned. Ouch, ouch. I can't take with a pawn or he takes my queen on d2. I guess I'll just push my pawn. This definitely changes the structure. Oh, good. Thank you, Evropa. You say Control Plus is my friend. Look at that. I can zoom in, so now I can sit far from you guys and I don't have to squint. I can just Control Plus and see what I'm missing, which in this case was the chat. Okay, I move out of the pin. I move out of the pin. I prepare bishop h6. I also, not only did I do that, but I also got my own TV channel on the internet. Nice. That was 3 things I did with that move. So this bishop move is cool. This bishop move is also cool. What's not cool is leaving it here, because I don't want to trade my other bishop for that lame-o knight on the side of the board. I want my bishops, at least this one, to survive a little longer than that. Giving him 2 bishops against my 2 knights would really be giving him an advantage. So does this lead to much? He moves his queen, and then nothing good happens. Well, nothing happens at all. So let's go this way. I mean, now at least, would trade off his dark squared bishop. It's strange how often you see this. Black or a player, sometimes white, will push a pawn in front of the knight and bring the bishop out. That's called fianchettoing, or fianchettoing. And then you see the other player maneuver his bishop just to go get the trade. It seems like a lot of wasted moves to get this trade. It's useful because now all these pawns are on white squares. That's kind of cool. This is kind of a cool attack here. All these pawns are on white, so there's some weaknesses in the dark squares. If you can get the black squared bishop, the dark squared bishop, off the board, you can start taking advantage of those weaknesses. Hi, Olith123. For you, I have to say, since you said hi in chat, I say to you, touchdown! And you're the only one that gets that joke. Actually, there's probably 2 other people. If you watched episode 9, Crazy Openings, which Olith is a big fan of, you would know what I was talking about. But I'm not going to do that this game. Okay, he's defending f7. Put the question to the bishop. He can't go back here, or g4 forks him in the face. Oh, weren't you listening, man? What about g4 forking you in the face? Did you forget about that? Okay, I got 1 minute left, but fortunately, I just received a decisive advantage in the form of a bishop for a pawn. Oh, different advantage. Didn't expect that advantage. Oh, I lose my e-pawn. Maybe I should have captured with the king. Don't have much time left now. That was weird. F7's kind of hanging. Guess I'll take it. Guess I'll fork his queen and rook. Ooh, that was close. So I already have two pieces against a rook. I have a knight and knight against a rook, which is an advantage of 1 point. It's actually usually a little bit more than 1 point. This is an important thing to remember. Two pieces against a rook, because the pieces are like 3 and like 3.1. They're better than 3 pawns too. You may have noticed this. In that if you've got 3 pawns against a piece, you really have to struggle in order to not just lose. Yeah, you check me. I don't mind. Doing just fine here. And the rook is actually also not quite 5. You know how everybody says a rook is worth 5 points? Well, then a rook is really like, oh, okay, I just need to do one more cool move here. This should do it. Because I'm ahead of knight. Yeah, this should do it. A rook is more like 4.8, 4.9. So when you combine that together, a rook against two pieces, and you start to adjust on both sides for those little tweaks, the 3's going up by a little bit, and the 5 going down for the rook becoming a little less potent. Oh, you have to trade rooks. Too bad for you. See if I can play an endgame while I'm distant from my computer. 22 seconds. I see the pieces moving slowly. Thibaut, if you're watching, I have almost no time, so I don't have time to watch his pieces animate. I know you fixed this for me a little while ago, like a couple months ago, where the pieces would no longer animate if you're low on time, but it turns out you did that for both players. If both players were low on time, then the animation's cut. You need to do that for me because I'm low on time. Ignore his clock. See how the piece is like for him? Okay, it's getting faster now. Go catch that pawn. Go get it. Go get it. You can reach it. Now come and get this one. You can get it. Oh, it's like a dog chasing two cats at the same time, going opposite directions. Poor king. Poor king. Check. Why are you playing on? Don't you think I know how to do this? Haven't you watched Chesswiz TV? Crystal 2012? Don't you know? I am well versed in checkmating this way. Maybe he thinks I'll run out of time, but this is a good checkmate. GG. Everyone watched. You lose. Twitch.tv/Chesswiz. So that's not very nice to say everyone watched you lose, but it's kind of true. Or did you watch? Yes, all of you watched. So maybe he'll go watch me beat the next person, and that will cheer him up a little bit. See these 3 green lines here? They represent that he's still reading this. And then I know how to lose with style. You did well. E5. E5 was a little strange, though. So let me just give him some advice, right? I like to chat after the game. If you guys play me, I like to chat. Another thing I like to do is go into the replay and analyze. And just analyze the position with the computer to try to improve. Hey, let's just do that right now. Come on. So that means if you guys are spectating my game, here, let's have some computer analysis. If you guys are watching me because you think Chesswiz is so awesome and you want to watch him even when he's not broadcasting, you can do that after the game. I often go in here to analyze and you can talk with me about it. If you're being a spectator and you're trying to talk to me, I can't hear you because if you're in the game, this is important, if you're in the game, you can't hear the spectators. So if you guys have been saying, hi Chesswiz, what are you eating for lunch, and I'm not replying, I'm not trying to be rude, I just have no idea you're talking to me. But after the game, and I click this analyze button, then we can chat. So then you could say, why in the world did you play Queen H5? A knight was guarding that square. And I could say, oh yes, I did that because I have my eyes closed. So join the spectator room afterwards. See if you get a chance to say hello. That'd be fun. So we're going to get computer analysis just to see if E5 is as weird as I thought it was. Because in that position where he had 2 C pawns and a D pawn, he just threw his pawn out here to E5 and then captured on F4, which gave me a great center. And I don't think that's quite very wise. What up and comer? What up? Question, does the viewer number on Twitch consider the watchers on the Lichess website? I think it does. One person says no, but I say yes. Why would it not? Because Twitch is still sending you the bits, if you know what I mean. All those ones and zeros that represent my face, they're going into your computer. So if Twitch has to send them to you, then why wouldn't they count that? I think they would. Analysis is still in progress, so let's do some nose blowing. When I'm old and gray, I'm going to come back and watch this recording and be like, wow, young Chesswiz needs to get a new Kleenex. That thing's all beat up. Okay. I'm done blowing my nose. Fighting the Battle of Phlegm again. This happens to me every morning, and the game analysis is back. So let's see what it says. It says that moves were played in this game of chess. Hello, Shockful. Look at all these spectators down here that you can't see. Here, I'll scroll. See that? HP 2007, Shockful, and Ragaritz and Chesswiz are all in here. Guys, don't you know you can just chat in the Twitch chat? You don't have to join this chat and spam everybody. But let's see what happened. What does it say about e5? It says, interesting move. Isn't that what that means? Question mark, exclamation mark. That used to mean interesting. I think it kind of morphed into, that was dumb. But back when I was a young lad, question mark, exclamation mark did not mean stupid man. It meant, you know, creativity. And then the other way around with the exclamation mark first, you could go actually bang, huh? And that meant dubious. Like, well, I'm not sure if that was a mistake, but it sure was unusual, so I'm going to call that dubious. The computer doesn't even give you that. So it recommends, of course, knight f6. This is what black would normally do. Interesting with the b3 and then the bishop d2. I don't know if the computer's just making that up or not. But knight f3, inaccuracy, I should have just taken. So it says I should have taken this free pawn. What about queen h4 check? What about queen h4, huh? The computer doesn't even think that queen h4 check would be a good idea. But I think after g3, oh, the knight covers e4. You guys are probably laughing at my idiocy when I was talking about taking on e4 and winning the rook. So I should have just taken that free pawn, held the pawn with knight f3, had an extra pawn, you know, really cramped up his position here. You might say doubled pawns is bad, but this one's really cramping him because he can't play knight f6. He can't move either of these pawns. Not that he'd want to move that one, but either one without, you know, allowing me to take it, which would undouble my pawns. So this is actually a fantastic position for me, which is one of the reasons e5 is dumb. So we're back to an even position here. Computer recommended capturing that pawn. Isn't this educational, guys? Look at this. Take, 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 take. c4. I would never have played c4. Why would I do that? Because look, now this pawn is all backwards. Can't be protected by a pawn. Attack the queen, check. Come out here to attack the check piece. Are you just making this up, computer? Look what's going on. King h1. Yes, king to the corner is good. Castle's queenside. Computer, you're not even being straight with me. Castle's rook in, e5, bishop g4. Queen d2, inaccuracy. Best was h3. Wow, it's like every move that I thought was, this is interesting, kind of cool. It's like inaccurate. Well, I don't know about pushing d4 here. Look at this. d4, opening up the e4 square for my knight. Why is he doing that? Wow, weird. Well, let's go back and play some more chess. Join! Maybe we'll learn something. 70 seconds, that's forever. Leave pool, leave pool. Can't wait 70 seconds. Let's join the 3-minute pool. Look at that, 0 seconds. Go, 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 go. Oh, chess was too slow. Boy, that doesn't happen often. What just happened? We just had a thief of viewers come into the channel. Leave this pool. We're going to play the 1-minute pool because you actually get a game over there. Okay, 25 seconds. That's more like it. A 1-minute game of chess. Here we go. So this is very bad manner, Amazing Goid, even though you're gone by now. Amazing Goid just came into my channel and said, hey guys, come to my channel. It's better than Chesswiz's channel. Is that rude or what? What you should do instead is say, my channel, I'm not telling you if my channel is on, and I'm not telling you if I'm better. It's up to you to decide. Right? Right? And instead he's like, my channel is better. Leave Chesswiz right now. It's not nice. Okay, 1-minute game. 1-minute game. Gotta play nice and fast. Pin. If everybody leaves, I'll know what happened. I'll know what people think. They think Amazing Goid is way better to watch than Chesswiz, but I am not sure. I guess I might watch Amazingoid, but that's just because he's Amazingoid. Cool move! Queen has to move, knight is pinned. I trade my bishop for his bishop. Is that nice? Am I glad I'm trading that? He's trying to checkmate me so hard. Yeah, stop it. Let's open the center up. When guys are attacking you on the king side or anywhere else on the side of the board, you should just strike back in the center. I don't know. This move is really, really bold here, but look what the knight's going to do. Look at that square. That's kind of fun. I guess I shouldn't have been so bold. Why would I take that bishop? It's the lamest bishop on the planet. And, oh, I can't take that now. Man, nothing good came of that. I thought something better would happen. Nothing did. Reposition to here. It's a good spot for my knight. Trades. He does have this backwards pawn. I like my position better. I like this. I mean, it's pretty drawish, but look how I'm getting a pawn for free. And look how his other pawns are falling apart, too. Yeah, this one. Just look at that. Okay. I need to play quickly here. Oh, what am I doing? Promote this thing as fast as I can. Oh, what is going on? What? Time. Watch your time. I can win now. Checkmate. Oh, yeah. Did you think g4 was a good idea? Yeah. Throwing away the second rook might have been smart, actually, because it cost me another 0.8 seconds to capture it, so that's worth something. Okay. Okay, that was good. Now let's go play a reasonable pool, because how can I play 1-minute games of chess? 42 seconds over there. Man, I just have to pool hop to try to get a game quicker. 5 minutes will work. 1 minute is so hard when I'm sitting this far back, guys. Look how far back I'm sitting. And this is zoomed camera mode. So if you put the camera back on regular mode, I would be like in the next county. Where I live in the United States, we have counties, and they're big. So the next county, that means far away. It's not country. Not that far away. It's just the next county. Okay, let's play some chess, some slower chess. Great. I wonder if pool hopping is a thing. I bet it's going to be. It's going to be, because that wait time is so long. It's going to be like, wow, everybody's in the 1 minute pool, and then you blink, and everyone's gone. And you're like, why is everyone gone? So you look in the 3 minute pool, and everybody's over there. It's going to be like the waves of the pool. That kind of makes sense. Castles. Okay, so what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Interesting conversation in chat. Ola says, I'm in before everyone goes to Amazingoid's channel and says, come watch Chess with TV, it's way better. That's a great idea. I'm not going to tell you guys to do that because it wouldn't be nice to Amazingoid. And I'm going to be nice to him even though he's mean to me, because that's all, it's the right thing to do. I'm also watching Kev on Hitbox. What's Hitbox? Hitbox.tv. More links, guys. Go do that. Seems kind of like Twitch, although it's less commercialized. Yeah, Hitbox is a competitor to Twitch. Why am I running out of time? I thought it was his turn. What else is going on? You do live shows regularly, says Master Musica 93. That's a beautiful name, but there's no maestro in your name, which is like the master of music. So it should say Master Maestro Musica 93. And also you shouldn't have the 93 in there, because then everyone knows you were born in 93, which makes you 21. Not too bad, but you don't want people to know how old you are, because you might want to simulate a very old man someday. And when they know you're from 93, it's going to take a long time. Why am I playing c5 followed by e5 2 games in a row? It's a little strange, because next I want f5, and pawns can't jump. We should change the rules. Pawns are knights, guys, and they can jump. I don't know. Should I just play knight e8 and then f5? Kind of. Kind of I should. We'll do it. Oh, you're checkmating me in the face. Let's see what happens next. He really wants to just play queen takes h7, checkmate. Sup, mate? Am I very, very good? Well, so I didn't answer the Music Man's question. He asked, oh, I have to capture it, too bad. He asked, do you do shows regularly? Yes, let me show you. Let me help you out on that. Boom. You see right there? All those times and days and things? Oh, my pawn is gone. And the board is all discombobulated. There we go. There we go. That's better. All those days and times is when I do shows, which is 3 times a week. at 3 p.m. GMT. So the answer is yes. You can find the previous shows on YouTube. I threw away my f-pawn. I guess that knight e8, f5, knight f6 wasn't the best sequence of moves because it took me 3 moves, count them. Oh, look how big I am. I can be like 3 moves and I'm all gangsta. Ready for this? You ready? 3 moves and I lose my pawn. That's kind of lame. So what do we do from here? e4 like in the other game, right? That was so fun last game. I just don't feel like e4 is very smart. Bring my other rook in. I don't think I can move my knight with any cool discover. Yeah, you know what? I move my knight to be like, discover attack on your queen, and then his queen is like, discovered attack on your king, and I would die. So the next question in chat is, when is this going on YouTube? I woke up late. I'm sorry. Actually, you do have to get up really early if you're in the United States. For ChessWhiz TV, if you're on the West Coast, you have to get up at 8 a.m. And that's really bad luck for me because I'm on the West Coast. So I have to get up at 8 a.m. actually a little bit before because I don't cast in my pajamas. My night clothes. Who calls them that? I don't know, maybe the British. And so I have to get up really early. But you could just think, even though I have to get up early, at least ChessWhiz has to get up early. So that'll make you feel a little better about it. So the question is, when's this going to be on YouTube? Because I had to get up late by sleeping in, blah, blah, blah. The answer is actually really soon. It used to take me a long time to get the casts on YouTube. Get out of here, Knight. Get out. Get out. And the reason is that I would upload it to YouTube. It would take all this time. And then YouTube would say, okay, here you go. And it would have those 5 minutes at the beginning where the music is playing. And I'm like, oh no, that music is going to cause me to be a copyright infringer. So I have to trim that out. So I trim it, and then it processes again, which takes another hour. So it's actually like a 3 or 4 hour process, but the big problem is you have to go in and do something every time. First you upload, then you go in and do something. In this case, it is trim that out, and then you wait some more, and then you go back in and do something, which is click publish. So it's actually, because you have to do so much, it takes a long time. Now I do the editing on my own computer, so YouTube never knows that I'm copyright infringing. Did you hear that beautiful piano music during the countdown? White resigns. Yes, I took a free bishop on g6 while distracting him with my discussions of YouTube. And we're the winners. We are the winners. So I'm able to do the editing on my computer, send it up once, and it goes up a lot quicker. So I can get the thing up within 2 hours for sure. If I really try hard, it probably within the hour of the end of the broadcast. So it goes up pretty quickly, which is great. For those of you just tuning in, check out this shirt. Whoops, not that shirt. This shirt. Check out this shirt. This is casual day, which is why I'm not wearing my chest shirt. The other reason is because it's in the washing machine. So if I wore it, I'd be so cold. I would be soaked. Do you hear that chest? Ha! You can't see the chest. You gotta look at my shirt. This is a man playing unicycle hockey, which you didn't know existed. But it represents me playing unicycle hockey. You hear that, chess? Oh, too bad. You can't watch the chess. You have to watch Unicycle Hockey. I actually play Unicycle Hockey, which is an awesome game because it's so hard. It's like 1 second per move chess. In that, you have to practice for like months before you can even play with anyone. Because if you get on Unicycle, you fall off like this. Boom. Over and over and over. Unicycles are really hard. You might think, oh, I'll just stay on my unicycle, but you don't. You just fall off. It takes a long time to learn. Maybe I'll upload a video of me doing some unicycle tricks someday. But that's a long time from now. Anyway, add hockey into that and it gets pretty hard. It gets pretty difficult. Okay, you can see the chess. That's enough. Here's what we've been doing. I castled. This was a Rubinstein variation of the French defense. So it was e6, d5, and then I took this pawn he took here. I played knight f6, and he went to g3. So that's what's happened so far. And he just played h4 because he wants to checkmate me. Interesting question. Do you have the quote? Do you have the quote from the beginning of the cast? Yes, I do. You want to see it? Whoops, that's not it. Wait, I'll show you the quote. I'll show you the quote. Boom! I look like a casual laid-back guy. You can read it yourself. Stephen Wright's famous. He's funnier than I am. That's the quote. Because it's casual day, I can do whatever I want, which includes changing my browser tab. Did you know this is actually just a browser tab? Here I am playing chess. Here I am showing you the quote. I built this because I'm a website builder, and so I just built myself a page. Kind of cool. You're wasting your time, Knight, and I'm totally ignoring you. I'm not going to let you do anything down here. You are covering part of the board. Sorry, Olaf. Oh, were you wondering what was over there on A8? Were you like, is that a queen? Did he make a second queen over there on A8? I need him to resize. Where's my chess pieces? There they are. Nice. C5. You watch play. If you want the quote, you can watch to the end of the cast. I put it back up then. And also, if you want the quote, you can check the video on YouTube because it shows up there afterward. But I cut the piano music out because YouTube actually listens to your thing with a computer. It's like, I am listening. I hear copyright infringement, and then it doesn't let the video go up. It says we cut all the audio out of your video. And they actually do. So it goes up and there's no sound, and you're like, there's no sound in my video. What's wrong? YouTube has detected a copyright infringement. It's like piano music that was written 400 years ago, and they still say, oh, that's copyrighted because he was twiddling his thumb while he played it, and so that's a copyrighted way of playing that piece of music. So you can't broadcast that on YouTube. Fortunately, I can broadcast it on Twitch for now. If you don't know, Google bought YouTube for like $1 billion, and then they bought Twitch about a couple weeks ago for another $1 billion. So now they own both. So Google might just say, okay, rules are the same, no music on Twitch. If that happens, I'm sorry. If that happens, I am sorry. Get out of there, Knight. Get out. But in the meantime, we get music. Free pawn on B2. Free pawn. Do you think that's a free pawn? People are talking about bishop takes here. Does that look safe to you? Does that look like, oh yeah, I really want an open line across from my king? Maybe I do. I mean, it's a free pawn, right? But his king's over here, so it's very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. Okay, I've got 3 attackers. He's got 3 defenders. Too bad I can't get free stuff. If I take that bishop. I'll go there. True there, Chess Whiz. Sorry. Sorry, when you're saying true there, I don't know what you're talking about. Good question from... Are you ready for this? I gotta lean in so I can see closely what he's talking about. Good question from Nikola Dvorževic. I'm not saying that again. It's really a one-time say kind of a thing. He says, can you play blind chess? The answer is yes. Oh, he's not even asking me. He's asking up-and-comer. Yes, I can play blind chess. That's where you don't see the board at all. Someone tells you where the pieces are, and then you memorize it. And that sounds amazing until you realize that everyone can. Once they get good enough at chess, you kind of have to have a defect in your brain in order to not be able to do that, which is a big surprise for people who are not serious chess players. So, like, how do you have such an amazing, amazing memory to be able to do that? Okay, maybe I have an amazing memory, but that's not the point. The point is, after you've played enough chess games, your brain just kind of does that for you. It stores all that stuff because instead of saying, okay, king b1, pawn a2, pawn b2, pawn c2, and remembering 4 different things, it just remembers this shape, and it says, the pieces are in that same shape again that I've already memorized. So then it just, it stores one thing, which is king in this shape with pawns. And so it saves your memory from having to remember 4 things. So that just comes with practice amazingly. It's actually a surprise to me, too, that brains can do that, but brains are really amazing. My own brain is no exception. That was a weird move that his brain just made. Why would he put his rook behind there? I'm interested in using my center pawns. So let's trade queens. Is this guy any good? 2085. He is any good. Let's trade queens. Come on, let's trade. I think he'll trade with me now because there weren't any other good choices, and I was right. Okay. What do I do with my center pawns now? This looks interesting. Wasn't that fun? Got him to push his pawn so that my bishop does a kind of a scissory thing. Man, I'm just fishing around again. Like a fish. That's what fish do, you know. 36 seconds. Bringing up the defense. Okay, let's trade bishops. I don't have time. 34 seconds. I have to simplify. Do, 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 simplify. That's not how the song goes. But I did have a chess coach that didn't call it simplify. He called it wimplifying. Because when you're winning, he doesn't want you to do it. When he's playing against you, he thinks it's so lame if you wimplify. He wants you to keep it complicated so he can beat you. Is that making sense? I've got a problem. I can't break this blockade. I don't have any dark squared thing. So I'm going to run out of time while I fish around. It's like fish are random. Good. We've got that problem again, Thibaut. Look at how slowly his pieces are moving. His pieces are like slow animation, and I have 16 seconds. Oh, that was cool. I can't take that bishop or he promotes. Can I draw? I'm going to lose on time. Because every move... Oops! Oh! Oh, not very good move. Oh, he could have promoted it to make a queen. Take that thing already. Yes! 5 seconds. Now I can play it out. He could have just beat me on time. Seriously could have just beat me on time, but now maybe I can play 50 moves in this much time. Doesn't seem likely, does it? Oh, he's letting me win. Great. Good work. 2 seconds. That's enough to win. Wow, this guy's so kind. No, it's not enough now. No, 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 no. I needed 5 more moves. The commentary was just like, no more commentary. But look, queen a4, queen b3, queen d2, queen b1, whatever it is, a3, blah, blah. I was going to ladder him. I was going to go queen here, queen here, queen here, queen here, queen here, and checkmate him. And I was too far away from the screen. Look at this. Look how far away I am. I needed to be like this, close to the screen. Which is another way to say I zoomed in my camera. That's what I needed. Oh, I should have won that game. Totally annoying. Totally annoying. I'm going to go play a faster game. Let's go to the list view and play against Blue 13. I'm leaving the pool. Am I still in the pool? Leave the pool. The water got too cold. Okay, so this is a 1 second per move and no time added game. This is more like it. Oops, whoops. Yeah, this is more like it. This is more like what I'm used to. Come on. Come on, 1 second on the clock. Don't have to waste my time wasting my time in that 5-minute pool. Oh, stop pushing things. You're so annoying. Ha! There we go. Wow, I have 6 seconds now. This is so easy. I need to play this mode from now on. We need increment pools, guys. Don't you think? Anytime there's no increment at all, then the better player doesn't even win. Did you notice that the World Blitz Championships that FIDE arranged now have a better time control? Instead of 5 minutes and 0 seconds added, which is so luck-based, the new time control is 3 minutes and 2 seconds added. It's so much better. See how I can win easily now. I can just win. Yes. Yes. Look at me winning. Whoops. Let's go here. And then here. It's kind of getting weird as I try to build a win. Stop building a navy. No one knows that that's a reference to, but it's a reference to Age of Empires 2. If you typed a really big number in chat, like 42, that's a great number, or 43, then it would say, build a navy, which is like the worst useless, most useless taunt ever, because no one actually has navies in the competitive games of Age of Empires 2, because there's no water. They would not add water to those maps, because it's not as... I don't know why they didn't add water, actually. So build a navy's dumb, and then there's don't, and then there's stop building a navy. Let's trade. Come on. I just want to trade with you. You're down 2 pawns. So no. Now you're down 1 pawn. How am I going to win? What am I even doing? Look at that. Look at that ending. Oh, thank you, Amazingoid. Nice town. I'll take it. He does say that. I think that's 9. He knows the taunts from AoE 2. Draw? Why did not the better player win, guys? Do you have any idea? Like, didn't I have like 3 extra pawns? I think it's my mouse position. See how beautiful this is behind me with this professional looking thing? That's because my mouse is right here. And it's not ergonomic. I don't think we're going to do this again. That's why I lost. It's because it's just not ergonomic. Okay, we're going to play another game. That should not have been a draw. Okay, blue 13. Oh, he's left already. Abandon you. Let's go see if he's over here. Oh, I could play a view. A view. Play against me, says Norajo Frostvada. Oh, out of time. No, no. Oh, come on. No, no. Crying tears of sorrow. Why is my... Okay, I'll play against you, Norriger. Oh, why don't you just challenge me? But you know what's going to happen next? Everyone's going to challenge me. And so that's not going to work. So Norriger, you have to be the fastest one. So if you're Norriger and you challenge me right now, I'll play you. And if you aren't Norriger and you challenge me right now, I'll think you're Norriger and I'll still play you. So hurry. There's actually a little delay there. There's about 20 seconds delay in the stream between the video and the chat, between the video and the real world. So for these 20 seconds, everyone's waiting for my voice to be transmitted throughout the world. And in that time, nothing's happening. So let's see what it says in chat. Blitz is about time pressure. Increment makes time less important. Increment also makes time more fair, because if you played better chess, so you're head rook, but you have 1 second, I mean, who's going to win? It's like the other guy unless you can take all his pawns. Does that really make sense? And then it's a draw? It's not that. Sorry, Schachful. I know that you are not Norriger, so I'm declining. You have to be Norriger. Can't find you. Can't find me. Okay, let me help you. Let me help you here. See what it says right here? Chess Whiz. Whiz, W-H-I-Z, you have to look that way. If you type W-I-Z, it's going to say, did you mean Cheese Whiz? And you didn't. So if you type it like this, you'll find me. And here's how you can find me. You go here, and then you go Players, and then in the search box, you type Chess Whiz, Enter, and then you have my view here. And you should click follow while you're at it. You should follow me, because then I will have 81 followers. Whoops, and there they are. And then you can click the battle axis and challenge me. And you can join ChessWhiz TV while you're at it. Intermission for ChessWhiz TV. We are the fans and viewers of ChessWhiz TV. You should join this team if you haven't. Most of the guys have, because all the cool guys have. And inside here is the special secret ChessWhiz TV forum where we talked about lessons on the ending and lessons on the opening in here. So we do that kind of thing because we're cool. So one more chance for Norriger to find me. And then, if you don't find me, the viewers are going to sit around doing nothing. So I'll tell you guys what's really going on. This thing right here, I'm not in jail, and this is not a window to the jail window thing. This is actually like a mirror. Inside here is a mirror, and it's a beautiful piece of art from, I think, Thailand. My wife loves garage sailing, and when she finds weird stuff like this, she's like, "That's so beautiful and perfect." And I'm like, "That thing is ugly." And she's like, "It'll look great in your office." And I'm like, "I don't have an office." So it went in the garage. 2 years later, I had an office. And so we put it in the office. Isn't that great? It's great. Totally great. We got a challenge from Baragua. Well, that might be Norriger, so let's play him. Are you ready? You might be Norriger, so I'm playing you. You never know if the Twitch username is the same as the Lichess username. Oh, bad news, guys. We just got a challenge from the real Norriger. Oh, sorry, you can't see the chess. Oh, sorry. Oh, here's the chess. Okay, so we played the best opening for 1 second chess, and that's why everything's moved so much. Free things. I'll take that first so I don't die to a back rank checkmate or a free queen. Bah. Just move back there. Saves me time. Out of time. Now we get to play the real Norriger. Sorry, other Norriger. I thought he was you. I thought he was you. So do you want to know why I have changed the angle? I'll tell you after this game. I'll tell you. This cast is going to be a little short because casual day is always short. You know, in the United States we have casual day, which is the name of this cast. It's on Friday. I guess that's because you're like, yes, the weekend is about to come here because Saturday, most people don't work, although a few people work Saturday. It's fewer people who work Saturday. Why did I trade? I'm not really making sense with my chess, but my words are totally English and they're totally grammarized properly, so that part's good. Anyway, casual day happens on Friday, and no one really gets any work done because it's Friday. Ha! Are you going to lose pieces? Almost. Almost. Maybe you will now. Maybe you will now. I'm attacking fiercely. Oh, I could take this pawn, right? He's totally pinned. No, never mind. The knight's guarding. Oh, this isn't 1 second to move. This is 1 minute for the whole game. You tricked me. And now you've got my knight. You hacker! You totally tricked me. Now I'm losing my knight. What can I do? How can I be maximally clever? It's not clever to run out of time. So I'll move really fast. Can you say, uh-oh, I shouldn't have spent all that time wondering what to do? Because I can say it, and I'm going to say it right now. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have spent all that time wondering what to do. You win, Norriger. Why do you win? Because I spent all that time wondering what to do. Did you notice my knight took your bishop on a6? Did you notice that I was winning? Did you notice that part? Well, I was. Ah, GG, he says in chat. GG. Like that's a great thing to say. GG. You know what that stands for? It stands for grandmother, right? I actually called my grandmother GG, and a lot of other people did too. Ah! That's, uh-oh, I shouldn't have done that, because now that's going to become a GIF, an animated GIF, and get all over the internet. Oops. Okay, let's go play one more game. We're ending early. Did I tell you why? Yes, because it's casual day. 60 seconds? Can you see that there behind the chess pieces? I am not waiting 60 seconds. Let's go pool hopping. There, 40 seconds. That's still bad. Okay, I'll play another viewer. It's casual day. We can do whatever we want. Challenge me. Challenge me, I'm typing in chat here. And I'll play you. I just typed the letter U because that saved me time. Did you see how much time it saved me? No time at all. Type U the proper way. You annoy me otherwise. What does this chat says? How can we find your team? Great question. Go here to teams. What do you know? It's in the team section, which is off screen. But let me help you. Right there above graph is teams. Then you're like, whoa, I am lost and I can't find my team. So you go here in the search box and you type TV. TV, short for television, which is like seeing tele. and then you have your choice. You can join ChessWhiz TV or you can obey don't join ChessWhiz TV. I can't believe that Tipo has not removed this yet. Urango thought he would be really funny and create that team. He wasn't really funny. Nobody's laughing because that's not funny. But you click that team and then there's a big join button there. That's the one you want to click. Or you could just click the link in chat because Modern Nerd pasted the link into chat. But don't you think it's a lot more fun to go through all the menus? I love menus. That's why... Actually, I hate menus. I think everything should be voice recognition. So if you're like, turn on Bluetooth, you could just say it. Or, mute my phone. Or how about turn off the flashlight? It should all be voice. Because why? Why should I actually poke on that tiny little screen to do something? The menu comes up. You know what? Someone just told me the other day, I don't know what was going on, but there was a moon shape on my phone and it wasn't ringing. Well, somebody got lost in the menu and he bumped the moon, which makes your phone not ring anymore. That's the problem with menus. That is the problem. Okay, I bet the 60 seconds is up. 40 seconds. We're going to play. Come on. I don't want to play in that pool. I want to play in a pool. Thibault, these times are too long. Do you think I have 40 seconds to wait? 10. There we go. Let's jump in here. I'm in it. Okay, this is the last game because it's casual day. Can I have some lessons from you? Hello, 321 Burr? Yes. Ha! You're so kind for asking. You can have lessons from me. I'm going to do something amazing. And someone's going to get free lessons from me. So thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to create... Whoa. What just happened? This is so gross. This is like, I should just offer a draw right now. Xbox turn off. Do you guys have sound on? You have your Xboxes on? Xbox turn on. Yeah. Finish developing. You're welcome, Amazingoid, for the stream. Thank you for thanking me. You're a much better player than I am, so you would do a better stream, except you're not as Amazingoid. Oh, wait, you are. So, but thank you for thanking me. That's a cool name, by the way. Amazingoid actually is cool. ChessWhiz is like everyone spells it wrong because they think it's W-I-Z. It's the lamest name ever. In fact, it's probably third lamest. Can I just D4 open things up? Because I'm tired of not doing anything. But this rook's over here, so maybe F4 is better. Maybe I should move this knight and play F4. I'm liking that even better. Because D4 opens up this line where my rooks aren't ready to go. There we go. So the real reason that I have this new background behind me here is because I'm putting together a professional looking video. I'm reviewing this thing. It's got a P on it. It's not a real P, it's just the letter P. And you don't know what it is because it's very eccentric. However, I am reviewing it. And so I'm going to review it in a video and put that on YouTube. It's not going to be streamed on Twitch. It's just going to be on YouTube. So if you want to know what it is, you can find out. Here, let me do this for you. New tab, youtube.com, and then we type in Kronos Crypto. Kronos Crypto. That didn't work. Kronos Crypto. My channel. I'm exposing way too much here. My videos. My channel. Wow, you can do a lot of stuff in YouTube. I don't have any videos yet. Okay, so I'm making a new YouTube channel, and it's called Kronos Crypto. The reason I'm calling myself Kronos is because I'm actually choosing my own name, and I think Kronos is a way better name than ChessWhiz. Also, I'm pseudo-anonymous, so people who know that I'm ChessWhiz won't know that I'm Kronos, and people who know that I'm Kronos won't know that I'm ChessWhiz. I guess that last part was kind of obvious. And so, there's going to be a new channel, and it's called Kronos Crypto, but it's not about chess. So if you care about chess, well, you might not even bother going there. Look at that. I could take that knight, and then he could take my bishop and pin my rook to my... Ouch. So I guess I'll do this first. Oh, that was so fancy of you. You traded pieces. Okay, I got that open file just like I planned. It's about cryptography and cryptocurrency, which maybe makes no sense to you. It's not about Chrono Trigger. Cryptocurrency maybe makes no sense to you, but it has to do with Bitcoin, which more people have heard of. And so if you're interested in that at all, you should check it out. Now, I'm having trouble finding it myself. It's very difficult to find this channel because it has no videos yet. But the first video is going to be a review of this thing. And the second video is going to be another cool thing. So I'm going to find you guys a link if you are interested, because the review is going up later today. I'm doing this even though it doesn't make any sense. Yes. Yes, hello, 321 Burr. It is a P coin. Great. Look at that. A P coin. P stands for P. It's a P coin. Of course I should review it. No, it's funny that there's like 40 people watching and no one knows what it is. They're just like, huh, it's a coin with a P on it. Wow, that's so cool. I wish I had a coin with a P on it. That would be great. That would be great. So I don't expect to have a lot of viewers between the two channels because chess people don't even know what that P means. And the P people don't really play chess. Although there are a few P people who do play, who watch this channel now, because I went to the P forums. Man, I can't even say this without laughing. I went to the P forums and I was like, guys, I'll trade you chess for... Professional. Okay. Guys, I'll trade you chess for P. No one took me up on the offer. Everyone was just like, huh, I'm not even replying to you because I don't care about chess. So chess is not as ubiquitous, as universal as I thought. Isn't this a cool place for my rook? Let's focus on that. But then I linked to my video, Lessons on the Opening, which is kind of a cool video because it talks about the opening. That's episode 30. And there were some people who were like, huh, I like your videos. Great. If I play Queen E1 to build Alekin's gun, then it's take, and my pawn gets sucked up into stupidity. So I guess I'll take here. And then here, yes. So the correct guess was made by a few people. Evropi. Is that how you pronounce it? Evropi? It's a little weird. He says it's Peer Coin, which is correct. It is Peer Coin. And I'm going to put out a video that says, what is Peer Coin? It's going to be Intro to Peer Coin, so you can find out what it is. And in a future episode, I'll tell you the video is out, and now you can go watch it. But it's going to be a couple, probably 3 more days till it's out, because I'm still working on it. And then you can find out what P Coin is. Let's find out if you want some of that. But the channel is Kronos. I'm typing it in chat here, crypto, because it's so hard to type. Both of those words. Kronos has an H in it at a strange place. It's like, oh, I got you with an H. Because it's not saying Tronos, it's just Kronos. And then the other thing weird about it is crypto has a Y in it, so it's really hard to spell. But once you do, I mean, I guess I'm just not very good at picking names that can be spelled easily. This is kind of cool. Knight e6 check, and then knight d8 attacking b7. And if it moves, I get c6. So that's kind of fun sequence. I think I'm out of words. What can I do? Can I penetrate with my king? That's what I want to do. I want to penetrate right now. Well, his king can't come out anywhere. It can only go further up and further in. Let's do this, forcing something boring. Yeah, this is actually really hilarious. I'm laughing on the inside. Oh, I shouldn't have gone there. I should have gone here to d7 so I could take that pawn. Oh boy. I need to take things as fast as I can in as few moves as possible. Because he's going to take this and start being annoying. Oh, this is wasting 2 extra moves, because the best thing to do now is to attack f6. What? Evropi tells me I got it pretty close, but the correct pronunciation is a bunch of Greek letters. Epsilon, what's the next one? I don't know. And then rho, and then omega. Nope. Omicron. What? and then pi, and then nu. That's a serious lot of weird-looking characters. How does that spell anything? And how do I stop your evil pawn? That looks like Greek to me. It's all Greek to me. Oh no! 1, 2. That does stop your pawn. Okay. I'm stopping your pawn. I'm in your house! Stopping your pawn. I stopped it. Okay, I lose my knight for it, but I think I took a lot of things. So my goal is now to win with those things. Oh no! Why did I give away that pawn? My only chance is to try to stop that pawn with my king, because it's the only thing I have left. Oh, and it's not going to work. I just made things worse for myself. It's Greek. It's a lesson in linguistics. I'm sorry, that's Greek to me, literally. No, I lose. I didn't have to play that endgame so badly. I could have played it better. And this being the last game, it's a really sad outcome. Really sad. He has 8 seconds, though. Maybe he'll run out of time. That's about as likely as pigs falling out of the sky. Already cooked. Bacon falling out of the sky, which is what I would prefer. Because I can't do a lot with pigs. But I know what to do with bacon. I'm hiding. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I guess the bacon is in short supply today. Oh! What do you know? Bacon from the sky! Thank you very much, Hazes. Thank you very much for running out of time and saving me the embarrassment of that loss. Instead, I just had the embarrassment of that should have been a loss. So how do we get to Chronos Crypto? Isn't there a button here that says View my channel? Community? Channel. There's channel. I could verify my account. I'll have to do that. I don't see how to find my channel. Chronos Crypto. And then channels. How do I search channels? Filters. Here we go. Channel. Kelvin TSO. That's not me. Okay, apparently I need to upload something before you can find the channel. So I'll do that anyway. But yeah, it'll happen. Good point about you guys criticizing my opponent. He should have put a queen on this rank and then a queen on this rank just to keep me pinned down here, and then queen on this rank, checkmate. You could use the 2 queens like layers, and it would be like this. Blocking this, blocking this, blocking this, blocking this, blocking this. Oh, my chin, I'm dying. That's what he should have done. Instead, he chased me up into that corner, actually that corner, and let me get away and run out of time. So his checkmating skills were about bad. They were about bad. So this has been ChessWhiz TV. We casted for a whole hour. We did not get to take Casual Friday off. This happens to me all the time on Casual Friday. I'm like, I'm going home early. This is great. And then what happens? I start working on something, and then I look up, and it's already the time's up. I mean, it's already not early any longer. If you enjoyed this, you can find previous episodes on YouTube, not future episodes. They'll come onto YouTube when they become previous episodes. Broadcast times are Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, and 3 p.m. GMT. Now, those are all the same time of day, so don't come on 3 times. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.